Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Comment ça va? Je suis la Reine de Dieu. This is the Hoodoo Queen here, and welcome to your Midday Mojo meditation and readings. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that everyone's having a great day. I hope that your Monday was splendid and amazing. Before we get deeply into all of the things, I must first ask you to please subscribe to this channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a sweet, kind comment below, hit your notification or postification button, please, and share the video, everybody. Share, share, share the video. Um, Wonderful. Marcel said, good afternoon. Just got my beautiful package in the mail. Speaking of packages, you beat me to the punch. Everyone, your pendants will be located in the brown paper inside of the box. So you will have your oil. In the brown paper is where your pendants will be. Due to a lack of communication or clear communication, or even forgotten communication, um, they were not placed in the velvet bags. I'm pretty certain I mentioned there were velvet bags to you all. Um, and I will completely take accountability for that. But either way it goes, because someone sent an email saying they received their oil but not their pendant. So make sure that you do check your brown paper, and that's where the pendant will be, or the pendants will be. I also want to just communicate this as well. It took us a little bit longer today. Um, it took a little bit longer to get out the pendants and the oils, just because you all got to remember, I blessed you with double the pendants. So if there were 30 of you, I had to do 60. If there were 60 of you, I had to do another 60. So that was like 120. So please keep that in mind. Well, I will tell you all this as well too. Um, if you reach out to me on my personal page about spiritual things, I'm not going to respond. That's why my personal page is personal. My artist page is artist. My writing page is writing. So I'm more than likely, first and foremost, I probably didn't see it, to be honest. And then secondly, I'm more than likely not going to respond, just because I have to make sure there is a complete separation between my entertainment and this space. You know, a lot of people okay, one of them leaked in the bag, someone has said. um so I mean, the essence is good. If the pendant, if it still has the essence in there, I would suggest getting super glue. If you want to keep it, place it inside of the cap and reclose it, would be most ideal. Now, if it leaked out completely, definitely email us at customer service at conjuresouth.com, please. Oh, through the website. Yeah, so through the website, there should be someone checking those as well, but it's probably also not being checked either. Um, so there's that. I do apologize. So the best place for you to communicate would be to go to Conjure South, customer service at conjuresouth.com. Got you. So if you need another pendant, Marcel, just email us, and we'll make sure that we do send that. And I'm gonna just go ahead and put it to you like this: if people start reaching out saying that, oh my gosh, it leaked, it leaked, it leaked, please attach a photo of of the leaked pendant, okay? Because some people be try to get try to get slick, you know. Um, so yeah, so they are out, and they are out. Some um they normally we send everything out at one time, but because again there were so many, um yes, we don't mind a tussle and twirl. We will tussle and twirl in these spiritual streets, Batasha. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, it takes one person to ruin it for everybody. So be smart. Be. I always tell people that, especially like when people are incredibly gutsy and they want to be brave. Baby, don't be brave. Not with me. Be smart. Be very smart. Don't, like I said, don't be brave for the gram. Don't be brave for your little social group. Don't be brave politically or professionally. Be spiritually smart with my time. Um, UPS must have been real rough on the package because they come well packaged. Well, maybe so, but also I do think that some of the pendants um may have some deficiencies perhaps, you know. But regardless, we will make sure that you are taken care of. I know that. So no worries there. Um I'm a little behind. Did you get a chance to explain how to use? I've already explained how to use the pendants multiple times in other videos. So I would just encourage you to go back and watch a couple of the other videos prior to the pendants being sent out. Maybe 2 or 3 videos ago should put you back prior to me announcing the community service. I think there's actually 2 videos that I'm mentioning how to use them specifically. Um, oh my goodness. Isaac said, super glue is a great idea. I put that on everything. I almost fixed my student loan debt too. Yes, indeed. Come on, super glue. Super glue is supernatural. I love it. Oh my. So there's that. I also want to say thank you all so much for those that went over to my personal page and supported my whole equestrian ambassador modeling gig of it all. Um, I thank you so very much for your support. With that, I also had something else. Oh my gosh. You all listen up. As of this morning, I have officially completed all literary words, literature, statements, phrases, sentences, thoughts, ideas for the Tarot de la Livre um, literary work because that's what it is. One, as of today, not in completion of a word count, but as of today, there were prior to today's meeting, there was 119,000 words. Um, and And it is such a relief. Um, it's such a relief because as I was talking to the editor this morning, um, thank you. Oh, I did say Dasani. I meant Aquafina. It's okay. Thank you. I literally said Dasani, and I know I did. So, excuse me? You did ask, yes, and I confirmed. Okay. So, more orders are about to get out right now. You all, as I was talking to the editor this morning, what we thought would be a 2, maybe 3 month journey, um, took us half a year, over 6 months, or at least 6 months. And as we were talking this morning, it was like every day for six, no, for at a minimum of 3 times a week, um, for a minimum of 3 hours a day, we have dedicated energy and time to this project. That's over 200 hours just on a phone call, Zoom message or whatever, Zoom video. That does not include the time put in outside of that. And it is, I can't even explain to you really how amazing it is, and how incredible, um, this is going to be for the community. It is going to, is definitely going to be something, um, unlike anything else. I know that it will take you, um, the will. You will have to have the willpower to learn this suit. Fortunately, if you are coming to the 2024 Hoodoo Queen Conjure Fete, you will get to learn everything verbatim from me. You all, I'm not going to tell you that yet. I'm not going to tell you that. Um, just know that this is not a guidebook. This is a, um, literary reference of African American divination. Period. It is a literary reference, a literary work born out of the culture of African Americans, specifically within the spaces of traditional spirituality, aka hoodoo, obia, gree, superstition, folklore, you name it. No one can say you don't stay busy. Yes, I'm working. I'm working. I don't I really don't, even when it looks like it's a life of fabulosity, I'm working. Even with the new contract with the modeling of it all, that's work. I have a contract. I have to do things. It's work. But it's work that I love and enjoy. Um there's that. Um Oh, I mean, the literary work is copyrighted. I mean, so you cannot, I mean, there is no way that anyone can can with integrity or honestly, um go into this book and because the book will be sold separately. Like it is its own thing. Even without the cards, it gives you so much on its own. Even if you ripped out everything about the Hoodoo Tarot de la Livre, it is still going to provide so much information and so much more than what you think. Duties and obligations. So there's that. Oh yes, Isaac. I mean, it's the only way it could be done. This is really major. Thanks so much, Queen. I appreciate all you do, gentlemen. I'm thrilled about this book and the deck of cards. You when I tell you, I'm actually going to bring on my editor and let her give you all her experience with this. You all, we even go into hermeticism. I promise y'all, I'm not here giving you this basic 1, 2, this is what the card means, who do. No, like I literally give you all the information this book is so, and I know that some people say, oh, you sound, really, really gassing this up. I promise you I'm not. This book on its own will teach you how to read traditional tarot, the Rider Waite tarot, the Thoth tarot. Um, it'll teach you how to read those cards and understand them better. Emily, I had a huge blessing come through. My nonprofit landed a gig with the NFL Gala committee to do the makeup and hair for the Super Bowl week and the fundraisers fashion show. Congratulations, Emily. Yes, and so you recently here have been joining the community services. That is major. Yes, this was my first service with you. Hey, listen, I don't lie to you guys. I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to lie. I don't need nobody out here, Black Cat Williams and Queen Cotalia. we don't we have no reasons to have any of those shenanigans. And so that is amazing. Emily, you absolutely deserve it. Yes, yes, yes. And again, here you go, guys. See, again, this isn't me asking people, y'all, what have I done? This isn't me, fishing out and whatever. The work speaks for itself. It could not just be Cat Williams, gotta be Black Cat Williams because it's hoodoo. So, um, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. And then remember, I told you guys November, December, and then January. After January, the starting in February, the workings hit. They're just as powerful, but the three major are November, December, January. I've added October as the road opener for Aïjan parce que c'est très, c'est très pratique et nécessaire. Um, so the word be working. Well, and that's all she wrote, right? Now Black Hat Williams side notes looking for your Virgos. We get an unhinged this year for some reason. Listen, if Virgos is getting unhinged for some reason, we must be on standby for the mother of the house of Renaissance. um, to see what she come through slinging. I've learned 2 years. I always get September through January for sure. I tell you, that's where it's at. There's so many imperative reasons for that as well. But yes. Um, but I literally miss them all. So not like me. Yeah. It isn't like you. But also, Snapple Apple, you're also in a different space this year and you're operating a lot on your own and doing things. Things are being revealed spiritually and things for you. And the majority of the time, that's how it sort of goes down, especially if the ancestors are requiring you to step into you. It'll happen that way. So, the Virgos are going feral. The world won't survive the event. Listen, I have a Virgo placement and almost had a complete meltdown at the barn. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? A complete meltdown. Um, and my trainer was like, "Co, you can't always be perfect. If somebody tells you no, you are asking the wrong person. And the fact that I didn't ask you and you telling me absolutely tells me you're the wrong person. Gotta go." So, so, so yes. But it's only because like I am a perfectionist, like to the point that it's debilitating at times. Um, it's either like I go and I do it like just and I'm gonna do it well, just do it, or it has to be so perfect to the point that I just won't do it until it is. Like this book, honestly, this morning I was just adding this stuff and I was just going and da 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 da. And the editor was like, "Queen, like this book gonna be very expensive to make if you keep up if you don't just let it go." Oh, you do have a point. I just love Queensburg. Oh no, they just dug their own graves. No, the trainer is amazing. She's absolutely incredible, like on a whole other level. But she was like, "Come, every round can't be perfect." Yes, it can, and it will. Period. Impressive manager. I can't wait from April, but I'm scared. I wouldn't know why. I just wouldn't know why. So let's get into these earth signs. Earth signs, where are you? Where are you, my earth signs? We also secured next year as well, and it's in New Orleans. Oh, wow. Wow, Emily. That is so amazing. Joseph, I wouldn't know why there would be fear in these streets. Earth signs, where are you? Any earth signs in the house? We're pulling cards up in the house. Any Virgos in the house? Or the Taurus up in the house? Or the Capricorns in the house? Gregory, there is nothing that sends me more than those little running emojis. Those little things trip me out all the time. I can smell the setups already. Sometimes it is literally me setting things up. Sometimes, the majority of the times, is spirit setting things up, the ancestors setting things up, setting y'all up, and I know about it, so I let it go down. Like I said, the perfect example was at the Working Ritual weekend. I think it was Apollonia and Marcel. I said, look, this particular saw palmetto here means this. And I guarantee you someone's going to take and they go, both of them. Should we say something? No. Let's just wait and see. It wasn't a hot 2 minutes. We turn around. Big palmetto fanning. Baby, what possessed you to do that? I thought it was pretty. And see, the thing about it is, Marcel, interestingly enough, was asking because I understood that Spirit was setting up somebody else to set Marcel up. Marcel calls me and I go, baby, that's your cabin. Enjoy. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept. Baby, Marcel, do you still have that photograph of all of the literal a army of vultures? An army of vultures. So yes, I absolutely knew. No, Marcel, you can't. I can't tell you to tell them because if you tell them, then it's gonna mess up your setup for your success. Earth signs, the 10 of Hearts. Coming to lay everybody down. Um, but I'm gonna take care of my people. That's one thing for sure. Fend it like you. What you say? Um, the 10 of Hearts for my Earth signs just communicates that today, moving into tomorrow, over the next 24 hours, make sure that you operate with commitment. Make sure that you know who and or what you are committing yourself to, who and or what is deserving to be committed to. Okay? That's a huge point for you, my earth signs. Set up for success. 19 to 20 vultures, literally, and it's a photograph. The class cabin might not be the class cabin might not survive the weekend. Won't be a single. Yes. Speaking of, I have put out the cabin specifically for my institute students, and I think at this point everyone may have gotten their cabins. I know I need to make one update for a cabin. After that update has been made, cabins will be open to the public. There's only like 15 or 16 spots. The cabins are on site of the Conjure Fete, so it keeps you from having to do a lot of driving. You get to do backyard fires and late night talks. And I'm working on something very special for the Working Ritual weekend. We did a whole the ooh, I should question, should we go right ahead on and give the cabin stays another riverboat cruise? Should we do that? Or there is something that I see in my mind that I want to do, which is so beautiful. Um, and there is a limit to the boat. So s'mores, they did s'mores and all. Hello, Queen, the current is raining cats and dogs. Yes, indeed, pigs and frogs. Words of the wise, set up for your success. Yes. Yes, and that's why I really don't want to do the riverboat cruise for the Conjure Fat because it was such a moment that I don't want to overdo it, you know? So earth signs, again, please make sure um the riverboat cruise without the guide. The guide wasn't bad. He was doing his job, and I wanted to be nice, but many of you expressed to handle that. So next time I will listen. In Present Magic, me too. I enjoyed the guide as well. Um, the next time, ooh, another thought just came about in my mind. um, but you didn't think of that. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. But you didn't know that, did you? Oh my gosh. So, earth signs, make sure you know who and what you're committing to. It's important for you, earth signs, to unite with something or someone and move together as one. So, if you have been um, questioning partnering with something or someone or a situation, the answer is yes. Air signs, le taureau, air signs, you have the Jack of Spades. The Jack of Spades literally communicates to you, make sure you are um, being aware of the consequences of things. Do not be reckless. Do not be reckless over the next 24 hours, meaning just consider the consequences. Consider what may happen in the long run for you, others, the environment that you're in, and those things. So it just says make sure that you are assessing the nuances of the details. Look, you're like, well, aren't nuances details? Yes, assess those twice, three times, thrice, whatever. Um, so it's super, super important. I had shenanigans planned tonight. Hmm. Y'all know, like I say, if you let them shenan once, they will shenan again. So the ancestors are saying, hold up. They don't love you like I love you. Okay. So make sure that so this is super, super important for you all. Listen. And then Josie talking about some steel shenan. Oh my goodness. Listen, y'all can shenan. And if you're lucky, you get to shenan again. Okay. Um, so that is a huge thing for you guys to just make sure that you all are in fact just being aware, just really, really assessing the details of the details, really, really putting things into direct order and thought. Okay. Just consider the consequences. I didn't say don't do it. I just said consider the consequences, is all I'm saying. I too support the shenanigans. No, my goodness. Watra. Water signs. Je suis désolée parce que nous avons le pain. The Five of Spades communicates poor health, ill health, sickness. It communicates over the next 24 hours to be expecting something along those lines. But this also communicates travel. And it's the physical body moving. So this card does have a dual purpose here. So it's super, super important. Hello from North Carolina, storming here. Oh yes, I mean this morning, honestly, the reason I was late today because I woke up a little bit slow from my nap after. Merci beaucoup, merci Panther, merci pour l'argent ici, merci beaucoup. So this morning we got woken up with 3 tornado warnings, essentially at one time. One that was ending at 4:15. The one that was coming through downtown where we live was at 4:30, and then the other one was ending at 4:50. So literally there was a north, middle, and southern tornado band moving across. And so that was at this morning at 4. Pater Impressive Magic wants to know, how do you change the amount? Well, you can do either super stickers or super chats. Super stickers, I think, um are unchangeable, but the super chats you should be able to change. Apollonia, I really needed to set up a reading. I have to catch up. I'll have to catch you up with me. This card is definitely telling me that light rain, but no light rain and winds in New Jersey. Yeah, Georgia had some today as well. It was moving that way. It's raining and snowing, then raining, and now back to snowing again in Chicago. Oh, I wish I was experiencing that. Um, just to let you know, I sent that before you pull the black card, Queen. Oh wow. My kids had an early release today. I believe that, yes. You touched the dollar amount impressive magic. So that is important to know. So just understand that over the next 24 hours, either be expecting to do some traveling, or you really need to be expecting to have a situation, whether it's you or someone else, surrounding health and physical body. Make sure you are aware of your physical body. Make sure that you are catering to your own physical body, my water signs. Let's get physical, physical. Water signs. Fire signs. Where are my fire signs? Where are my fire signs? Where are my fire signs? All right, everybody. Fire signs. Nous avons les alliés spirituels. The two of clubs. Random question. Is goldenrod good for winter colds, or is it just fall allergies? If I was merci, Lady Sims, thank you so very much. And a member for 6 months, Lady Sims. Lady Sims, how is your health doing? Are we still good? We're still good? We did that work. So I know that things had flip flopped, that you had felt better than you ever have in your life. But I want to make sure we still on the up and up. Um, Marcel, speaking of, goldenrod can be used in the winter if you still have some, but honestly, you want to use pine for your winter colds and flus and those things. Honey, I'm well. You already know. Listen, y'all, Lady Sims can tell you she was not in the best condition, but came to me. I did a little of this and a little bit of that, and now it's done. And that's what I promise you guys. If I'm doing spiritual work for you and it's not on your timeline, I promise it's probably because I'm not in the space to do it. But when I get it done, it is done and it is working. It shall work. It is done. So, yes, Lady Simpson, she was walking like a zombie, but not anymore. Um, Brandon Wheatman says, hell yeah, tornado and hurricane weather today in South Carolina. It's crazy. You be careful now. It's coming my way. Winds, high winds. Our schools let out early. I love a good storm. That's time to light my candle and get my house quiet. I promise you, yesterday that was a big thing for me too. It was just like go ahead and get things cleaned up and things because now I have to. But fire signs, we get lazily spiritual, which communicates that we need to maneuver over the next 24 hours with trust. Trusting, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I hear you. Trusting the advice you're being given, trusting the um communication that you're having, trusting the experiences you're having, trusting the events that you are in, is super important. It's all about trust and loyalty here. But it's the trust. It is the trust. And I am so thankful for this because I have tomorrow, I won't be here live. I have some things specifically talking about this trust thing, some things that I have to do. Um, and so I won't be here for that. I should be able to come in for the podcast and those things, but not for the midday situation. At least 20 thumbs up are missing. But you all, I have a reading right now. So give me one moment, please. Bonjour, Queen Talia speaking. Could you please hold? Okay. Merci. So, see, I have a landline. So I'm like, I text you. No, you didn't. Um, but yes, um, true facts. Because Queen, you did some work for me, and I did get that one grandchild, and now this son is going to court for the two girls. Thanks, my teacher for life. Merci beaucoup, Miss Sharon. Um, but not anymore since the queen got me straight. Merci. You all have a blessed one. I got to get to my readings for my private readings. If you're interested in a private reading, the links are over in the description box. And please, again, give this video a thumbs up. I will see you all soon. Merci et bonne journée.